Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
Welcome to your semi-final.
In semi-final 1, it was the Surfer Dads
That's beautiful, mate. Well done.
versus the Gourmet Travellers.
Both of us have eaten a lot of different places around the world, so we want this to blow people's minds.
This is just tops.
And it was the girls from WA who celebrated success
You were the first team through to the grand final.
and threw down the gauntlet.
If we were to choose someone to go up against at the grand final, it would be Helena and Vicky.
Now, a new battle begins.
None of you will give an inch. No one will surrender.
Brie and Jessica take on Helena and Vicky. At their instant restaurant, the twins
Oh, they look good. That's what I want. Sure? Yeah. 20.
created history with their Greek menu.
It gives you a grand total score of 95, the highest score in My Kitchen Rules history.
But they struggled to match that form moving forward
Come on, please. Vic, I'm trying.
It didn't work. It was very, very bland, girls.
and fought to survive 2 sudden death cook-offs.
Just don't want to go home. We're going to fight till the end. We're not going to give up.
But when they put their heart and heritage on a plate,
Fantastic.
they proved impossible to beat.
Hands down, the best dish of the day.
The Adelaide mums were off to a flying start.
This, to me, is the best dish in the competition.
Awesome.
Every dish was a hit.
That's really good.
Every mouthful was a delight.
This is what dreams are made of.
But on the truck,
Don't know.
their dream turned into a nightmare.
I don't know what I'm doing. I want to leave.
And their confidence was rattled.
I'm a good dessert person. I didn't show the other plate today.
Everybody is allowed to make mistakes.
But they found strength through family
I just want them to realise that you can follow your dreams.
and rekindled their passion.
Unbelievable. I loved everything on the plate.
Really? We're ready to show everyone that Brie and Jess are back.
Tonight, it's semi-final 2.
It's all down to this. We're up for the fight of our lives.
High five.
Will the mums rule the roost?
Oh, is it good? Yep.
Or will the twins
That tastes amazing. I'm not losing today. No way in hell.
finally get to face off against their arch rivals?
Vic, where are our brains today? You won't be laughing when we kick your butt in the grand final.
Who will make the grand final?
Congratulations, you were through to the grand final.
This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. And everything's alright. We live the best life. This is the best night of my life. This is the best night of my life.
Oh my God.
Entering HQ for the semis.
This is amazing.
It's all down to this. We're up for the fight of our lives. There is so much on the line right now, and we do not want to go home.
Today is a massive day. It's a semi-finals and we want to get to that grand final. You know, we've been wanting to get there since day one. Today is the day. Nobody fights like we do.
Nah, we're going all the way.
Brie and Jessica, Helena and Vicky, this is your semi-final. Win tonight and you will take on Chloe and Kelly in the grand final. Fighting for the title of My Kitchen Rules champions.
Both teams are really strong when they're on their A game.
Yeah, but the twins, they only have one brain between the two of them. And our good could beat Brie and Jess's best.
So we think we can beat both teams pretty easily in the grand final.
Cinch.
Helena and Vicky, from the highs of your instant restaurant to the lows of facing sudden death, you've never been defeated because you're fighting with one spirit. Why do you think you've gotten so far in the competition?
Oh, our family definitely. You know, we've got our dad watching down on us. We've got our grandma who's inspired us with our cooking, and two of the recipes are our grandmas. Our grandma and mum have inspired us throughout this competition, so we want to make them proud. We're going to cook food we know and we love, and we're definitely going to twin tonight.
Well, I like the confidence.
Throughout this competition, we've never gone up against Chloe and Kelly head-to-head, and we know we can beat them. We want to make it to that grand final to kick them out of here once and for all.
Brie and Jessica, tell me ladies, why did you come to My Kitchen Rules?
To follow our food dreams. It's as simple as that. Our families are our inspiration. They're everything. They're our lives. They're everything. But you sort of give so much to your family, you forget about yourself a little bit. And this is our opportunity to do something for ourselves as well as for our family.
Look, we've given up everything to be here.
We've left young children behind and husbands behind. That has been a huge challenge for both of us.
We just want to walk away feeling like we're women that our daughters could be proud to call mothers. There is no other option for us now. Like, we need to win.
Tonight, this kitchen will see a huge battle. None of you will give an inch. No one will surrender.
There is a lot on the line, and we're ready to go, and we're here to win.
Helena and Vicky, Bree and Jessica, we want you to present your 3-course meal. Manu and I expect your best today. And so do our guest judges, who'll be joining us for the blind tastings.
We rate the twins highly as cooks. You know, when they do their Greek food, wow, it's beautiful. But we're fired up. We're going to show them what we've got.
Teams, your entrees must be served in 1.5 hours. Let the best team win. Take your stations. Your time starts now.
Good luck, girls.
I love you. High five.
All right,
Let's do
teamwork.
this.
This is it. We're in the semi-final today. We've really got to fight hard for this position. To get into the grand final, we've got to do it.
So, Jess, right now I'm just going to start making the stock for our soup.
Okay, Bree, I'm just making the dumpling dough for the wontons.
For entree today, we're making mushroom wontons with prawns in a hot and sour broth.
For main today, we're making smoked duck breast with seared scallops and Asian greens.
For dessert today, we're making peach and apricot tart tatin with cinnamon ice cream.
This is the basis of our broth, so it's imperative that I get it on.
Everything excites us about this entree. Wontons, yum.
Yes, please.
Beautiful hot and sour broth,
Yes,
yum.
please. All right, I'm putting a heap of chilli in because this is a hot and sour broth. You and I have a different threshold for chilli. I like things a lot hotter than what you do.
But we want to make it yummy for the judges and the safe team.
Yeah, we don't want to blow their eyes out of their sockets.
Or something else.
Jessie, it's certainly a hot and sour soup, so I think the judges will appreciate it.
Vicky, are you going to the ice cream for our dessert? Yep. Because you know that takes a while. Today is a huge day for us. We are going to twin our way through to the grand final. We got this. For entree, we're cooking scampi ceviche with carrot puree and a watercress salad. For main, we're making quails with stuffed vine leaves and avgo lemon sauce. For dessert, we're making gouda-bedes with Greek coffee and a burnt butter ice cream. So, Helena, I'm making a chicken broth today for our main course, which is going to go in our avgo lemon sauce. Avgo lemon literally means egg and lemon, and it has a real strong zing lemony taste. I'm going to add some chicken stock to give it that extra flavour. Helena, got a bit of salt in your butter. That's all right, Vic. To make the burnt butter ice cream for the dessert, I need to make sure that I burn the butter over the stovetop to get that real buttery burnt flavour. So Vic, now that the butter's burnt, I'm going to pour in my milk. I think I'll love a burnt butter ice cream today, Helena.
The spirits are really high here in kitchen headquarters tonight for the second semi-final.
Well, both teams have got a lot to give, and it's game on.
Okay, so what we're doing today, Bree, with the wontons is we're making a beautiful mushroom filling.
Yep.
I just need to get this dough the right consistency, so I just need to knead it until it's nice and soft.
If the wonton dough hasn't been kneaded and rested long enough, we're going to end up with chewy, stiff wontons, and we don't want that.
Okay, dumpling dough's done, Bree. All right, Helena, so I'm going to try and clean all of these. Scampi for our entree.
Scampi ceviche, that's quite unusual, especially for gallop, I think. Yeah. Ceviche is from South America, and Helena and Vicky are not too good with anything but Greek. Yeah.
I look over and Chloe and Kelly are watching us, and it makes us want this even more. We don't want them to be in the grand final and not us. Just be very delicate with them, okay?
How? They're like...
I need to clean 30 scampi, and this is a technical job. Len, this is going to take me ages. We're definitely feeling the pressure now. Yep, aren't we?
Now, Bree, I'm making the pastry for the tart tatins. For the dessert, Bree.
Tart tatin is a French dessert of some beautiful fruit cooked on some beautiful puff pastry with the oozy toffee syrup.
We need it to chill, and we need to roll it several times before it's ready to use.
I'm looking forward to that. I love a good tart tatin. It's something that my mum taught me when I was a young boy, and it's one of my favourite desserts.
What's going on, Jessie?
It's good. Right? Yep, fine.
We're making a French dessert for Manu. This better be good, man, or we're dead.
The pressure is riding on me big time.
All right, so babe, you'll be pleased to hear that I'm going to start on the ice cream now, Bree.
To make the cinnamon ice cream for the dessert, I heat up some milk, cream, cinnamon quills, vanilla and sugar, and bring that up to a gentle simmer.
Just looking for it to be thick enough to coat the back of the spoon.
Yep.
And then I can take it off.
The ice cream mixture needs to be thick so it can fully set in the freezer.
That's done.
If it doesn't set in time for dessert, we might have soft serve rather than a nice sturdy ice cream.
Jess and Bree look really happy and calm. I know. When things are going good for Bree and Jess, they work like a well-oiled machine, but as soon as something slightly goes wrong, it's a disaster. Yeah, things go downhill pretty quickly. Hopefully it doesn't all go like backtrack crazy again.
Team says one spot in the grand final up for grabs. You've got 1 hour to go.
How's the butter looking, Helena? Oh, that was hot. Vic, can you just help me quickly?
The burnt butter's ready to go so I could get on with the ice cream.
Just put it down. Now I'm just going to let it get a little bit thick and then we'll pop it straight into the freezer.
I'm stirring the ice cream mixture and it's not really thickening up. There's not enough time to wait for it. We have so much to do.
Vic, I'm just going to put this straight into the freezer because it has to get done.
I'm hoping that ice cream will thicken in the freezer. I'm taking a massive risk here. We're finding out for the grand final and I'm just praying that this works.
Just chopping up the shiitake for our dumplings. For entree,
Bree and Jessica are doing mushroom wontons in a hot and sour broth. The mushroom filling looks gorgeous. 3 different types of Asian mushrooms. I'm quite confident that this could be a really good start to a 3-course meal.
Brilliant.
We're doing 3 per plate, aren't we, Bree? So we need to do 30 wontons. 50 minutes to go. We really need to get on to making these wontons. You know, they're fiddly, they're time-consuming. Like that,
Okay.
and then like that,
All right,
okay?
yep.
Remember? You know, we've done most of the key elements for the entree, but we've got so much more to do. We've still got to finish off the stock. We've still got to cook the prawns, we've still got to cook the dumplings.
yeah, we've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we have.
So, Helena, I'm just popping the carrots in to boil now for our entree to go the scampi, which I think would look really pretty.
For the puree today, we're using a purple carrot, mainly for colour and contrast on the plate.
All right, I'm going to work back on the scampi, Helena, because it's very important. It is for our entree.
With a beautiful ingredient like scampi, especially when you're serving it in a raw preparation, you don't want to cure it for too long.
Exactly. That's something that's really delicate that you can ruin very quickly.
Come on, 45 minutes to go. I'm going to put the scampi into the lime. The citrus in this is going to cook the actual meat. Yep.
Ceviche takes a couple of minutes at most. What is she doing?
This is way too early for Helena and Vic to be cevicheing there.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to keep cooking, even when you take them out of the liquid. They're going to be like leather.
So we don't want overcooked scampi today, Helena. We've got to make sure we get that right, OK? Do you know what? Take it out.
There is so much pressure today, knowing that the grand final is the next stage, and my head is just going in 1,000 different places. I've just chucked in all the scampi that Vicky has cleaned into this mix too early.
So much I can do now, sorry.
The scampi's ruined. How could we possibly make a mistake in a semi-final?
Vic, I
Team says one spot in the grand final up for grabs. Who wants it more?
Vic, sakes.
It's the second semi-finals and we're going up against Bree and Jessica and we're trying to get this entree out. I feel like I've ruined the whole dish now.
We are in lots of trouble.
Helena and Vicky are completely stressed. They were doing some scampi ceviche. I think they've just full them out because if you cure them for too long, you lose the texture of that beautiful raw scampi.
I'm tipping this out, Vic. Sorry. Start again. How embarrassing. Don't be embarrassed.
I'm feeling devastated right now. This is a bad start. The first batch of scampi has to go in the bin.
Helena and Vicky just started to lose it. I think the pressure's getting to them.
Get some extras and do some more.
We need to think fast. We need to do a second batch.
All right, Helena, I'm cleaning your scampi. Yeah, go for it, Vic. I don't have enough time. No way. Do what you can, OK? Yeah, I will.
Set in, let's go. Let's finish that stock now. For entree today, we're making mushroom wontons with prawns in a hot and sour broth.
It's not been on long enough.
But we need to drain it and stuff, babe.
Yeah, I know, Jess, but that's going to take 5 minutes. We need to give that as much time as possible.
This is when it really gets to me. I really don't like working against the clock like this when I'm cooking. I don't want to be rush plating this up, babe.
Where's the duck?
What are you looking for?
All right, the duck breasts. I'll get the duck breasts organised.
Pardon?
I said while I'm waiting for the stock, the pressure will come out.
Do we need to actually do the stock now, Bree. Don't worry about the duck breast.
I'm releasing the pressure from the pressure cooker, and rather than standing there looking at it, I may as well start prepping the duck for the main.
We've got to get the entrees up first, Bree. I know. All right? Yeah. Please listen to me. There's a lot of pressure riding over us today. You know, we do not want to go home. At this rate, we could potentially have no entree.
They're doing so well and so happy, and now it looks like it's just gone.
Are you working as a team?
Yes, we are. No, I'm not.
Well, like, seriously, Bree, listen seriously.
Got 20 minutes to go, guys. Push yourselves.
Hey, Len, I think these are done.
We don't have much time left, but I have to leave the scampi because the carrots are finally boiled. I've got to get them out super quick and get my puree going.
Helena, this carrot puree needs to be nice and soft. I'll pop some cream in there, some butter, salt. If we get it right, then we'll be okay.
That's done now, Jessie, okay? Take the lid off it, all right?
Yep.
The stock for the entree is ready. If this broth doesn't have the flavour that we need, it's going to destroy our dish. Hopefully it doesn't blow the socks off. Yeah, oh, is it good? Yep. Woo! Yeah, no, that's good.
It's very sharp on the mouth, on the back of the throat. Whoa, chilli overload. There's some heat in that chilli.
For me, I actually would be okay with that soup, but I don't know with anyone else or anyone else. It's not too much chilli for me, but we just got to hope that it's going to be okay.
Hey, Len, I think these are done. Should I clean more? Yeah, I'm not putting it in for a while. No, you've got to put it on, just in case, please. We're going to have no time for plating up. Put it on, Lenny.
We only have one batch of scampi left.
I'm going to put it in now.
Yeah, go, 13 minutes. I can't get this wrong. This is my only shot at getting this scampi right.
Pop it in. We don't want to overdo it. Yeah.
Right. You got the lid?
Don't need the lid. To cook the wontons for the entree, we simply cook them in the broth. A few of them have burst, babe. For some strange reason. I don't know if we're going to have enough dumplings, babe.
Why?
Because about 5 of them burst.
Oh.
Just put 2.
Just put 2 in?
Yep.
Just put 2 in. Right, I'm going to start getting these prawns seared, OK?
Yep.
We're back on track.
I think so.
All right, we're going to pull this out.
All right. I've had the scampi ceviche for about 5 minutes now, and it's got the flavour there, but I just hope it's right.
I don't know if that's undercooked, though.
I am worried that some of the pieces are quite raw.
Hopefully right, Vic. Nice. Take it out, Vic. Okay.
I trust Helena. If it wasn't for her in this whole competition, we wouldn't be where we are today, so I definitely trust her.
I'm going to start plating Helena.
That's it, go 1 minute left. Faster, faster.
Oh, my God.
I just don't like this blob you've done. Really?
Vicky's plating up the dishes. I just don't think it looks semi-final type.
I don't think what we've done on this plate is enough. Helena, stop being negative. That tastes amazing.
3,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Where's this carrot chip going?
4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, team. Time's up. Step away from your benches.
Stop being like that, man.
Time's up, and I'm happy with our scampi. The puree tastes yummy. We've got every element on the plate, and hopefully it's enough to get us through.
I'm happy with it.
1 down, 2 to go.
We're really happy with the dish. You know, we had a little bit of a stress in the middle of the prep, but we pulled through.
Teams, thank you for your entrees. We'll see you back here for main course.
We're really happy with our entree. We've done everything we can. Now it's in the hands of the judges.
We're feeling so nervous right now. We're hoping our scampi's cooked perfectly. It tasted amazing to us, and hopefully the judges love it as much as we do.
The guest judges have no idea which team's cooked which dish.
So our dishes will have to do all the talking. Just hope every element is perfect.
So, chefs, welcome to the second semi-final. Tonight, we'll be deciding on the last team to go through to the grand final. It's time to taste the entrees.
Well.
Team 1 have created scampi ceviche, carrot puree and watercress salad.
Well, the idea of a ceviche with such a noble creature of the sea is fantastic.
The scampi is really gorgeous, and the ceviche has been done really well.
The scampi's not overcooked, you know, there's just enough lime there to half cook it and you've still got that texture. I like the pepperiness of the salad. I'm just at a loss to where the carrot comes into the dish.
The carrot puree is lovely and smooth and sweet, but does it belong with the scampi?
A bit heavy, I think, for the scampi.
I think the butter, and I love butter, don't get me wrong, but it makes it a little bit too creamy and too rich with that beautiful light seafood. I think olive oil would have been better in that puree.
Doesn't seem like a lot of care's been taken with pretty much the whole dish, really. The salad's got dirt on it.
Team 2's dish is mushroom wontons with prawns and hot and sour broth.
Wow.
Wow, what a great entree. just flavour from the start, just hits you. It's hot, and it's got that sour note. This is a good dish.
I think it's a spectacular dish. You've got these prawns that are just fabulous. They've been cooked perfectly. And then these wontons with these delicious little water chestnuts and mushrooms in there. For me, it's perfect.
I'm thinking that the chilli is just pushed that little bit too far because it challenges the sweetness of the prawns.
It's a lot hotter than Lady Sarah.
The chili is there, it's really hot, but I'm loving it.
I could eat this every day.
Yes. These wontons, they are cooked. Incredible. Oh, but it's really spicy.
I'm really excited by the way we've started this semi-final. I can't wait to see what's next.
Coming up,
We're not going to give up now.
with a spot in the grand final on the line,
Oh,
What happened?
this turned off. How the hell did that happen?
can Brie and Jessica keep it together?
Holy hell. We're going home.
Teams, time for your mains. Let's get back in that kitchen. You want your main courses in 1 hour. Your time starts now.
Chicken ladies, go pick it up.
Well, it's main course time. We've got Brie and Jessica versus Helena and Vicky, duck versus quail. And the best three-course meal today is going to send one of these teams straight to the grand final.
I'm just making a sugar to smoke our duck with. The key components of our main today is a beautifully smoked duck breast, beautifully cooked scallops, Asian greens, and a beautiful sauce to just tie it all together. Need to use a lot of sugar because that's actually what creates the smoke. Traditionally, to get a really smoky flavour, you know, I put wood chips in my barbecue. This is a different style of doing it. Oh, here we go. It imparts the flavour of those spices into the duck without overpowering the meat. And at the same time, this is a hot smoke, so it cooks the duck as it smokes it.
So you've got some duck on, have you, babe?
Yeah,
Or
I do.
Smoking up already?
Certainly is, sister. Smoke it up, man. Duck's one of those things that has to be cooked just so. They need to cook for 10 minutes, then they need to sit for 10 minutes in the hot smoke. We need perfectly cooked duck breasts. It's that simple. I just don't want the smoke to be seeping out too much. We want it on the duck where it belongs. All right, babe, I need the timer. Timer.
You have to be so careful because you can't say it's sweet tongue if it's not smoky.
Yeah.
You need to be able to taste the smokiness.
I'm going to start doing the ice cream right now, so...
Yep. Needs to churn.
Needs to churn, yeah.
During this main time, I have to focus on the dessert, and Brie's going to have to do the majority of the mains. There's so many elements that I need to have done before the main time's over.
Vicky, I'm going to get onto the ice cream for the dessert, okay? I get the ice cream mix out of the fridge and pop it straight into the ice cream machine.
It is on. Oh. What's wrong, Lem? I poured ice cream straight into an ice cream machine when the bowl wasn't even in there.
This is hard to watch.
Len? All right, I got this.
I don't know anything. I've been saying this for so long. Like, why are these people still here?
Vic, where are our brains today?
Oh, I've got mine.
Do you? Oh.
Yeah, laugh it up, girls. You won't be laughing when we kick your butt in the grand final.
And that's why we're best friends, okay?
BFFs. Yep. I'm just making the toffee for the tart tatin.
For the toffee for the dessert, I combine sugar and water in a pan with some fresh thyme. Well, I wait for the sugar to caramelise. I really need to work on that pastry.
I need to do the pastry because I need to get the layers in it so that when it's cooking, it needs to puff.
We may look cool, calm and collected, but we're feeling under the pressure at the moment. We've got so much to do with so little time.
Can we have another half an hour, please?
Vic, I'm going to get these quails. Our main dish is a Greek-inspired recipe that we have come up with. Oh, quails.
You meet again, hey?
I know. So, Vic, I'm just coating our quail in some flour, and we're going to deep fry the quail so it becomes nice and crispy. We love the crispiness of the quail. We love the stuffed vine leaves, that beautiful flavoured rice, and apple lemon sauce.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to get the juices I can out of here.
The avgolemono, it's like egg and lemon, and it's a very traditional Greek sauce. It's
delicious, isn't it?
It is very delicious. It's got a beautiful zing to it.
Come on, Brie and Jess.
That duck smells amazing.
It does, babe. Possibility.
Oh,
What happened?
this turned off.
I didn't touch it.
How the hell did that happen? I'll go to check the timer for the duck and there's nothing on the screen, Jess. Oh my God, the battery fell out of it. What the hell? Like,
Battery's fallen out.
Get me a hammer so I can smash it, please. How long do you reckon that's been?
Did you just put it in?
No, I don't have a timer. I can't remember how long it's been on. I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, okay, well, I think. And then it ain't working. I realise there's smoke coming out the sides of my rig here and I need all that smoke on the duck, not going off into the atmosphere. I don't know why it's not working, Jess. I honestly don't. This could potentially go really wrong. I'll put it back on.
Teams, show us why you deserve a shot at the title. You got 45 minutes to go.
So, Helena, I'm onto the stuffing for the vine leaves. Just going to make a rice mix. I'm just getting onto the biscuits for the dessert.
For dessert, we're making kurobedes with Greek coffee and burnt butter ice cream. Kurobedes are Greek shortbread almond biscuits. They'd melt in your mouth. Beautiful.
I think, you know, today, Helena, this dessert could definitely send us to the grand final if we do it right.
I'm going to make our grandma proud today by cooking her recipe, making sure these biscuits come out perfect.
Vic, I'm pretty happy with this dough. I'm going to get our biscuits in the oven. Got to make sure that dessert is the best dessert we put up, OK?
Yeah. I'm starting on the fruit for the tarte tartines. Brie? Traditionally, tarte tartine is made with either apples, or mainly apples, really. We're going to use peaches and apricots. The sweetness of the toffee is going to go so well with the tartness of this fruit and the crunchiness of the pastry. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to roll out this pastry and I like lightning speed. Dessert has taken me a lot longer than what I thought. I'm feeling really bad because I'm not able to help Brie with the main at all at this stage. I'll go check the ice cream in the ice cream machine. It hasn't set very well. It hasn't set as well as what I would have liked, so I need to put it straight into the freezer ASAP.
Get it in there.
Vic? Yeah? The ice cream's finished and I go to pull out the container.
No, it's stuck.
Helena spilled it all and the ice cream mixture went everywhere and now the bucket is stuck in the machine.
I'm sitting here doing these ones, pulling it out.
I'm not having any luck with this.
Hello? Leave it up to me. I've got the muscles.
What's not coming out, Len? The whole thing?
Yeah.
That? Oh, Lenny, you're funny.
Every man loves a good, strong girl, so Vicky may find a husband.
A strong girl? What are you calling me fat?
30 minutes remaining. This is for a spot in the grand final.
Did you hear that, Helena? A spot in the grand final. Well, we need to work faster.
Really worried about the ice cream. Like it's really, really runny.
It is, isn't it?
I'm putting the ice cream in the tray, that way it can set quicker.
The consistency of this ice cream is quite runny. I'm just hoping that I can try and get this ice cream to freeze. It's my last shot at doing it, and then it's over.
OK. 27 minutes to go. I check the duck. They're not cooking how I want them to. I can see that it's been smoked, but it hasn't cooked. I think I need to think on my feet here about this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to render off the fat and then I'll finish them off in the oven.
Yeah, OK.
OK? Because they're not going to cook in this fashion. Ideally, these ducks would have been cooked by now and I could just render off the fat and let these little babies rest. I can't do that. I have to render off the fat, then finish them in the oven. So I'm going to lose about 10 minutes of time, which isn't ideal.
So they've all been smoked, have they?
They've all been smoked. That flavour's definitely in there, babe.
OK.
All right, come on, little puppies. You know you want to. I'm going to put these in the oven for 8 minutes.
OK. Oh, man. This is just going too quick this time.
The duck's in?
So... OK.
There's a lot of pressure on me to get this duck right because there's no allowance, there's no room for error. This is semi-finals. If this duck is overcooked, we're stuffed. If this duck is undercooked, we're going home. So it has to be perfect.
Go, girls.
Time is running out for these two teams to create their mains.
The pressure of semi-final makes cooking a mental game.
And one mistake, it's game over.
All right, Helena, I'm going to roll out these vine leaves. Yep. So they're ready to go.
For main, we're making quails with stuffed vine leaves and avocado sauce.
Vic, you got to roll fast, yeah?
We love cooking Greek traditional food. It's definitely one of our strengths.
The rice is too hot, but we're going to try and pop it onto the vine leaves.
Oh, no, do not put it straight into the vine leaves. They're just going to go disintegrate. Or they're going to cook them and make them go really tough.
So how many should we do on the main tonight?
I want to go for 3, but I don't know if we're going to have enough time. I have to prep, stuff and roll 30 vine leaves. It's going to be very fiddly. I hope I've got enough time to do this.
God, where does the time go, hey? Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm a bit concerned about Brie and Jessica. They're doing smoked duck breasts with seared scallops and Asian greens, but they're falling a little bit behind with their duck.
The duck's finally ready to come out of the oven. It needs to be perfectly pink and perfectly cooked. No, that's still raw.
Still raw?
Yep. OK. It's still raw in the centre. Like, holy hell.
Oh, my God.
I've lost precious time here, but I'm not getting this duck out early. It needs to be perfectly cooked.
I'm really worried they do not have enough time. Like, The duck's not even carved yet. The sauce hasn't reduced.
While I'm waiting for the duck, I'm frantically adding a bit of this, a bit of that duck stock, sweet soy and some salt into the sauce. Okay, Jessie, I'm going to sear these scallops now, okay? Have you tasted that sauce? Are you happy with it?
Yeah. More salt?
I reckon turn it off, babe. I don't want it to boil down anymore.
You don't want too runny though either.
I know, but like then we won't have enough for the plates.
Okay, Vicky, I've just taken the biscuits out of the oven. And how are they looking? Yep, they've got a nice colour on them. Helena, I've done 20 stuffed vine leaves. Another 10, okay? Right now, Vicky needs to finish stuffing the vine leaves and I'm onto the quail. So, Vic, we want the quail to be nice and crispy. I'm going to deep fry my quails for about 3 minutes. We want it to be crispy on the outside and then nice and moist in the middle. It is so easy to overcook quail. There's no way I can stuff this up. Focus on that quail, Helena. It's very important you get it right. Don't overcook it, Helena.
Time is ticking. 5 minutes to go.
Which oven's for the tarts, babe? The tart tatin for the dessert, finally finished.
Are you going to put them in now?
Yeah. We'll take the tarts out of the oven when we come back into the kitchen for dessert. If the pastry isn't beautifully layered and flaky and crispy, then this ain't going to be no tart tatin.
I'm going to have to start carving now, babe. I checked the duck. I'm not totally happy. I wish I had time to rest it. You do the greens, they're ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, Jessie, it's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm just going to carve like a maniac.
Chloe, I really don't know if you're going to get this done.
Oh, my God, Father. Come on, little greens, cook for Mama.
You got to get them on the plate, babe.
I know.
Get the scallops. What about the asparagus done?
Yeah, I just have to quickly, cook them. 3 minutes to go. Unfortunately, plating is very rushed. Come on, babe, quickly.
I am.
Quick.
Teams, 1 minute. Good luck.
Helena, the vine leaves are ready. We should have made more sauce. Work with what we got. I'm just saying.
This is just not good and there's not enough jus.
I know, but just put what you can because it only needs a little bit to tie it all together. Is that enough greens, do you reckon? Do we have enough time to just chuck on some more greens? Let's just do it. Let's get some more greens on.
God, how do you make these guys stand up, Len? It's a bit of a trick. I know. How are you doing that? Lean them like that. Yeah. Oh, my God, this is a disaster.
Get them on the plate. Get them on the plate.
You get them on the plate. I'm doing the jus.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
So there's enough sauce.
Yes, there is, Jessie.
3, 2, 1. That's it, teams. Step away from your benches. Your time is up.
Oh, we did it, Vic. Look, it looks good. Very pretty. It does, yeah. I don't know how that works. I'm just hoping we've done enough.
Look at that. It's got no sauce over there. Basically, we threw stuff on the plate because we were pushed so much for time.
Yeah, we've stuffed up.
Oh, shite.
Teams, take a break. We'll see you back here for your final dish.
We just got to hope that the flavour is still enough to get us through.
Overall, we're happy with our main.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think I'm pretty proud of this dish. It represents who we are. It's got a Greek touch in it, and we've done the best we can.
Yeah, would be so proud of this dish. Everything's cooked perfect. We just hope we've done enough.
Team 1 have given us quail with stuffed vine leaves and avgolemono sauce.
Looks nice.
Oh, I think it looks gorgeous.
Well, let's dig in. Bon appétit.
This is a dish I would expect to eat in one of these fine dining Greek restaurants.
Yeah.
My quail is pink. It's crispy, which is meant to be. The sauce, I think the sauce is great.
You think it is a bit too citrusy, but then when you have everything together, it's absolutely gorgeous, yeah.
The vine leaves, I think that that filling is glorious.
There's a lovely sweetness coming there from some currants or some raisins. The vine leaves themselves, they're just a bit tough, but it's just that one little thing, really.
I don't mind the chewiness on the leaf, actually. It gives another texture, another layer on the dish, and I'm loving that sauce. It really brings everything together.
To be honest, I can't fault this dish. I think it's just sensational.
Ça va?
My quail's probably a little bit over.
Mine's not pink at all. It's overcooked.
Team 2 has given us the smoked duck breast with seared scallops and Asian greens.
All right, from the start, I think the presentation of this dish is a little bit pedestrian.
A little lacklustre.
It's not semi-final competition.
Might be delicious, though. Shall we try it?
The duck breast, it's the star, and it's perfectly cooked and beautifully smoky, but subtly smoky.
The creaminess of those scallops with a dish like this is quite nice. I'm enjoying that too.
And that sauce, I love.
In fact, I wish I had a little bit more.
Yes, where is the sauce? Do you know how many times I've been asking for the sauce? And this is the semi-final, and I'm still asking for it. And those mistakes are silly mistakes. They should have known by now what they need to do.
To make more sauce.
Being Jess's main dish is a bit... take it or leave it.
I'm getting a fair bit of smoky taste.
Okay. I love Asian greens, but they're just not special. And the whole dish isn't really exciting me that much.
Thank you, judges. We'll see you back here for dessert.
Come on, guys. Last course. Come on.
This is the final course. It's dessert. Everything is riding on this dish.
You know, we have fought so hard and we wouldn't want to go home at this point. We're so close to the grand final.
You have 30 minutes.
Your time starts now.
All right, Vic.
How are they looking? They good?
Yeah.
For dessert today, we're making peach and apricot tarte tatin with cinnamon ice cream.
Majority of the prep's done. The tarts have already been in the oven since May.
Be careful.
A bit longer. Just a bit longer. You want them nice, a bit more golden.
The ice cream's done. Really, the only elements left to do are the syrup and the nuts. We're going to have time to get it perfect.
They're looking beautiful, babe. Yeah. Awesome job.
Now let's check this ice cream, hey? Good idea. We're back in the kitchen for dessert and we're making gurubedis with Greek coffee and burnt butter ice cream. This 30 minutes, Vicky, is going to fly by. If the ice cream's not set, we need to change our whole dessert. That really hasn't set.
The ice cream hasn't set.
It's still watery. Nothing has happened that whole time. I didn't cook it enough on the stove top and the ice cream machine didn't churn it enough. This is not good. What are we going to do?
Catch the twins.
Too bad. So sad.
We are in trouble. Bit of a disaster. So Vic, no, that hasn't set. I just feel devastated. I don't have a burnt butter ice cream. I have custard. And it had to happen today. That's devastating because I've made this ice cream many times before. This is a disaster. We're in the semi-finals. There is no way we can give this to the judges.
Got to completely redo everything.
We need to change this whole dessert. Vic, should we make like a cake? A cake? We have time. No way. No, we can't make our own cake. 30 minutes. We need to think fast. We've only got 30 minutes. All right, what else can we do? In front of me, I've got gurubedis, which is a Greek almond biscuit, burnt butter custard mix, Greek coffee. Maybe we can do some type of Greek tiramisu. All right, Vicky, so I'm thinking, do you know what we should do? Maybe get some sponge fingers, whip up some cream, fold that through, get some chocolate, and we'll build up in a glass. All right, that can work, yeah. We can crush up those gurubedis for some beautiful almond flavour. Maybe we can chuck in some ouzo in the coffee. Perfect, yeah, good idea. Our new dessert is burnt butter custard with coffee and almonds. Come on, we're going to work quick. There'll be no dessert. It is so important at this stage that we keep fighting. We can't give up. We need to fight our way through to the grand final and knock out Chloe and Kelly. They'll get there just desserts.
I've got to say, I'm loving that they're thinking on their feet, they're adapting. This is the semi-finals. If any team can do it, these girls can. They're fighters.
We have never done this before, but I believe that it can work. We are going to win this. I'm not losing today. No way in hell. We've got to get this cold.
I'm just making a sugar syrup, Brie, just to put on around the edge of the tarte tatin. We're going to do a lemon syrup that's infused with thyme and cinnamon. Thyme is a beautiful herb that gives the dessert a little bit of a savoury edge without being too savoury.
So put some more in.
Yeah, make it really strong. Putting herbs with fruit is a risk. I just hope the judges like it.
Dessert could be your ticket to the grand final. Make it the best. You've got 20 minutes left.
Vic, I'm just whipping this cream. Yeah. Well, come on, we're going to work quick or there'll be no dessert. I need to whip up some cream to fold it through our ice cream mix. Should still have that burnt butter flavour. Vic, let's keep fighting on. We're not going to give up now. We've come this far.
All right, how are these looking? Get these all puffed up again. I go to check the tarte tatins in the oven.
They're looking good, Brie.
Oh, beautiful.
The biggest concern is the pastry. If that pastry doesn't have layers and is beautiful and flaky, that's just going to let the whole dish down. I'm looking for layers, and I've got the layers.
Yep, you've got the layers,
yeah,
babe. Your puff is beautiful.
They are perfect. It's crispy. It's awesome.
Hopefully, when we turn these little tarts out, they're as beautiful on the inside as they are on the outside.
I think ouzo in a dessert's different. To the Greek coffee, I'm going to add a little bit of ouzo. All right, can I get it off, Lenny? Start soaking.
Next, we're gonna pop our sponge finger into the coffee and layer it in a glass. I don't like using packet biscuits.
No, there's not much we can do right now. Lenny, we've had to adapt. I think that's a good thing at this stage of the competition. You can do that and not just give up.
11 minutes, babe. We've got to think about plating soon. We've cooked some great tarts. Now it's time to get them out. I'll let you do it because I can't look. We just hope they come out of the tins okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep. I can't watch.
Yeah,
I can't watch. There's so much riding on this dessert and it's got to be perfect.
Oh my God. Wow, doesn't that look gorgeous?
Yum. Come to Mama. I'm so proud of my friend right now. She's done a gorgeous dessert. She did such a good job.
Thank you.
We don't have much time.
10 minutes to go and we need to start assembling our desserts.
We are still using the ingredients that we have made. You've got your beautiful burnt butter ice cream, added some cream, we've got the beautiful Greek biscuits and the coffee.
I've got the good abetes I've made, so I'm going to crumple those. We need some texture in this dish and hopefully it's enough to save us.
Quickly, come on.
5 minutes remaining.
The grand final awaits.
All right, Jessie. We've put the plates out, now we've got to turn out all the other tarts.
I think I want you to do it because you do such a good job. Just go around them a bit more with a knife.
Jess, do not freak me out, please.
How many have we got?
Drew and Jessica are really struggling to get the tartatin out of this mold, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be tricky, can't it?
It is.
Getting these tarts out of the tins isn't straightforward. You can't be too forceful, but at the same time, they're not going to come out if you're too gentle either.
They just need to...
Do you think we put the nuts on it?
Look, just help me get these out first. This is so frustrating that these tarts won't come out.
We don't have time for this.
No, we do not have time for this. We don't want to be sent home because we couldn't get the tarts out of the tins. Come out!
Come on, girls, you can do this! A few minutes to go and Bree's really struggling to get the tarts out of the tins.
There's only 3 minutes left. If they don't get this done, well, there's going to be major problems.
This is the last dish that we're cooking in our semi-final. This is the difference between going home or making it to the grand final. Oh, God. Oh, my God. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, oh, my God.
Vic, I'm a bit worried about this, layered business. Yeah, well, let's have enough.
There's more custard than biscuit.
Start soaking the biscuits, Lenny. 10. Quickly, come on.
We need to add a few more layers of biscuit and a little more custard with the biscuit crumbs. Hopefully that's enough.
The last tart finally comes out. Thankfully, thank you. Oh, my God.
1 minute to go, come on!
We've got them all
out. Which ones need syrup?
We can do it, Len. I'm proud of us. 50 seconds.
All right, we're here.
Jessie, clean the plates.
You do that and I'll do the syrup.
All right, here.
30 seconds, ladies.
10. Get someone else. Quick. Haley, you do it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, ladies. Time's up. Step away from your benches.
Okay. Oh, my God.
We're so proud of this dish. The pastry's gorgeous, the fruit's beautiful. It all came out onto the plate.
We got something on the plate.
We did. We could have given up, but we've done the best we can and hopefully it pays off.
Teams, thank you for your hard work. What an amazing semi-final. Take a break. We'll see you back here for the scores.
We've cooked all 3 dishes in the semi-final and now it's time to just go to the back of house and wait to find out our fate.
Let's start with team number 1.
Okay.
Team 1 have created burnt butter custard with coffee and almonds.
I think, yeah, good conceptually. The burnt butter flavour, I'm getting notes of that.
I've got a coffee hint. I've got a little bit of the ouzo, but it's a bit light on actual texture. That's what it's missing.
They've obviously smashed that Greek-style biscuit on top for texture, but it's a bit of a jumble in the glass.
Those finger biscuits are now soaked and soft, so you've got the same layer of texture through the whole glass. And I think they were supposed to do a burnt butter ice cream, which didn't work out. Thinking on their feet.
Yeah.
That's right.
I really applaud them thinking on their feet like that, because when things go wrong in the kitchen, it's easy to just throw in the towel.
You want someone like this in your kitchen, something goes wrong.
The dessert queens, huh?
Let's try team number 2's. Team 2 have created peach and apricot tarte tatin with cinnamon ice cream.
That's just heavenly, that cinnamon ice cream.
This is how I'm going to start off. I'm just going to take Karen's, because I finished mine, and that's one of the best ice creams I've had in a long time.
The tarte tatin's gorgeous.
The pastry's just really well made. The fruit's still got texture in it as well.
That touch of thyme, I think, is just inspired.
I love a produce-driven dessert, and this just sums it up.
I've made hundreds and hundreds of tarte tatin. And I've got to say, this one is just... Mate, I don't have a word for it. I'm gobsmacked, gobsmacked.
Yum.
Chefs, we've tried all 3 courses from both teams, and we're about to send one to the grand final. This is huge. Consider your decisions very carefully.
This is it. It's either going to be Helena and Vicky or Brie and I facing Chloe and Kelly in the grand final. I really hope it's us.
It's got to be us.
It is intense. I really hope we've done enough. We have come so far, we cannot go home now.
Helena and Vicky, Brie and Jessica. Tonight, we could feel the desire in the air.
It was a fight from start to finish. And there's no doubt in our minds that you gave everything you had.
Now we find out which team goes to the grand final. We want to get there and kick Chloe and Kelly out of here.
Helena and Vicky, you were team number 1. Your entree was scampi ceviche with purple carrot puree and watercress salad, followed by quail with stuffed vine leaf and avgo lemon sauce. And for dessert, burnt butter custard with coffee and almond. Let's hear what the guest judges has to say. Guy?
Thanks, Manu. Helena and Vicky, your entree tonight, the scampi. What a great luxe ingredients to bring to a semi-final. I love the herbs matched with it. I thought it worked really well, and lovely subtle lime flavours coming through were great. When your main course arrived to the table, I thought, wow, that just looks gorgeous. It had a wonderful cultural background. It was just stunning. Well done. Then your dessert. I know that it wasn't what you meant to put up, but you gave us a dessert. You had some great flavours in there, but texturally, it let you down a little bit. Ladies, I think you had some real highlights tonight, but you also had a couple of little technical difficulties. So for your menu tonight, I score you a 7.
A 7 from Guy. It's not that bad.
Helena and Vicky, your entree, the scampi. What a beautiful shellfish to ceviche. Now, the carrot puree itself, very sweet and smooth, but it didn't quite work really well with the scampi. But you had a clever menu. I score you a 7.
Your main, the quail, was beautifully cooked, and the filling of your stuffed vine leaves was spot on. I score you a 7.
Their main sounds amazing.
It does. We want to be in that grand final, and right now we're not sure.
Dessert. All right, here we go. 6 months ago, I can guarantee you had a disaster like that in the kitchen. Would have thrown your hands in the air, dropped down your towel and just given up. So I commend you on that. I give you 7.
I love you, Colin. No, I love you more. No, Colin, I love you. No, Colin, you're mine.
Helena and Vicky, for entree, the scampi was sensational.
The purple carrot puree, I think, could have been a beautiful accompaniment if only you would have replaced the butter with beautiful Greek olive oil.
Your main course. Yum. Girls, I'm going to remember that dish for a long time. That was one of the best dishes we've had in the competition.
Thanks.
And I was really looking forward to your dessert, and I'm glad that you got something onto the plate.
The only trouble, I think, is it was like the same texture all the way through. The score I'm giving you for your 3-course meal is a 7.
Helena and Vicky, for your 3-course menu this evening, I score you a 7.
7 again. We can only hope that our 7s save us.
So, Helena and Vicky, that gives you a grand total score of 42 out of 60.
All in all, the twins have done a good entree, a great main, but the dessert has let them down a little bit.
I'm not sure how it's looking at the moment.
Bree and Jessica, you're team number 2. For your 3-course meal, you started with mushroom wontons with prawns and a hot and sour broth. Your main was smoked duck breast with seared scallops and Asian greens. And for dessert, you created peach and apricot tarte tatin with cinnamon ice cream. Karen?
Thanks, Pete. Hi, Bree and Jessica.
Hi.
Your entree. I loved your wontons and your broth. Full-bodied, a little sour, had a bit of bite. Maybe too edgy on the chilli. Now, your main course. Smoking duck can be tricky. And you nailed it. But that sauce just didn't get enough of it. The tarte tatin. I have to say, it was outstanding, truly. I mean, the pastry was just buttery and cooked perfectly, and that touch of thyme syrup, a stroke of genius. This is quite possibly one of the best dishes I've ever had on My Kitchen Rules.
Oh my God. Wow, that's amazing. That's an amazing compliment.
Wow.
Thrilled.
Wow. Bree and Jessica, this entree had me very excited. You made your own wontons. You showed me some great skills right there. Well done.
Your main course, your duck. Straight off the bat, you eat with your eyes. Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought your dish was a little bit Sunday night cooking. At this stage of the competition, it was below the level I expect.
My heart dropped. That is so awful. Awful.
Bree and Jessica, the tarte tatin. The pastry, beautifully made, and your fruit was still holding together. And accompanying your tarte tatin, I could have eaten the ice cream as a dessert on its own. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bree and Jessica, your entree. The prawns were cooked to perfection, and I loved your little wontons.
Bracking in my mouth, it's just so beautiful and juicy.
Your main course. I actually really liked your smoked duck. Lovely, delicate, smoky flavour. And your sauce.
I know. We ran out.
It was like a teaspoon of each on each plate. Your dessert. I've made thousands of tarte tatin. And I thought my mom did the best, and then I thought I did the best. But I think now I've got people in front of me who did the best.
Oh, God. Holy cow.
Can I use the recipe?
Sure. That's a bit of a compliment, isn't it?
A bit.
Ladies, you did yourselves really proud tonight. I score you an 8.
It's a good sign. That's a really good start.
Ladies, you absolutely impressed me with your cooking tonight. I give you a 9.
Oh, my God.
Tonight I score you a 9.
Ladies, I score you an 8.
Bree and Jessica, I score you a 9.
I score you a 9.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So, Bree and Jessica, that gives you a grand total score of 52 out of 60. Ladies, that's the highest score. Congratulations. You were through to the grand final.
We're grand finalists. We are grand finalists in My Kitchen Rules.
This feels like a dream.
I feel like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone, like
all the sacrifices we made.
Oh my God.
It makes it all worth it. It makes it all worth it.
we are certainly women that our daughters will be proud to call their mums.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to make them even prouder. We're going to win this thing.
So that means Helena and Vicky, although you fought hard tonight, it was just not meant to be.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, tonight wasn't the best we've done. No. But yeah, I'm more than proud of what we've achieved.
Yeah. This competition meant everything to Vicky and I. We have lived our dream being on My Kitchen Rules.
We've learned a lot about food and a lot about ourselves and a lot of you guys. And we're going to continue our career together. Yes. Vicky and I won't be leaving each other. Even though we've spent this long, a day apart we can't do. So, well, I can, she can't. So.
Without Vicky, I don't breathe. If it wasn't for Helena in this competition, we would have not got this far. She's been so strong, and I think she's amazing as well.
Helena and Vicky, we're very sorry to see you go. You've brought a lot of enthusiasm and laughter to this competition, as well as some brilliant food. You'll be sorely missed.
Congratulations. Our experience on My Kitchen Rules has been a once-in-a-lifetime experience that we will never, ever forget.
We love the twins. They've become our friends, and these girls have fought as hard as we have, and they should be proud.
See you, twins. Love ya.
They twassed.
They twassed.
It kills me to think that Chloe and Kelly could win this competition, but we are SA all the way. Bree and Jess need to win.
Now it was just down to us.
I know.
And Chloe and Kelly. And those girls have got their work cut out for them because we're going to be fighting.
We've fought hard to be here and we're definitely not going home without the title.
This is what we've been waiting for.
The grand final is here and everyone's invited.
Well, we were like just a couple of months from Adelaide.
Winning would mean that we
go home with a new life. Kitchen HQ is like a stadium. It's like erupting.
Jessie, we're doing this for our families. It's our beautiful little baby girls that we love more than life itself.
I think this is the best I've ever had on my kitchen roof. It's unbelievable.
It's all come down to this.
Who will win?
The My Kitchen Rules champions.
The announcement all of Australia will be watching tomorrow, 7:30.